Hey guys, it's Jem here with your Divine Masculine reading. So as always, guys, if you want your own personal readings, either around your love life or your general, please let me know. We can arrange that. And yeah, today we're going to get on with today's reading. I've asked what's going on with the Divine Masculine this week. And then we're going to go with head, heart, space, and we'll pull a soul message as well. So as always, guys, take what resonates. If it's for you, great. If it isn't, leave it. And just leave, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, let us get on to today's reading. So, Divine, ooh. Wow, okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so first card out, we have the Empress. So, Empress, there's someone in his life. And same as last week, I never like to bring other people into the readings in specific, but this is just screaming at me about a feminine. This Divine Masculine at the moment is just whether he's thinking about wanting to allow a feminine into his life, whether he is reconnecting with his feminine, whether this is a reconciliation, I'm not too sure. But he is just like, I love, this woman is just amazing. This feminine is amazing. So it might not even be a woman, so don't quote me on that. But I just feel like there's a lot of feminine energy here too. This could also be coming through as even just healing mother wounds, like really starting to look at the feminines as a whole, of like being powerful, being that goddess, being independent, like sexy, beautiful, just, someone he really wants around. So I feel like he's really just, there's nothing else coming through here for him. He's in that energy of I see feminines, or a feminine in particular, as just, someone I want in my life, or, somehow a way I want to feel in my life. So that's pretty straightforward. That first card out, that's just there's a feminine or feminines. He's which I think is a certain person, but because this one, the Knight of Cups, he wants to come forward and offer that emotional fulfillment. He wants to feel that with her. He wants to offer, that declaration of love. I want to be with you. I want to do life with you. I see you as such a powerful woman, and I adore you, and I want to do this with you. There's just so much. And he wants to come charging through. He's just sort of I want this. I'm just not getting anything else here, guys. This is such a straightforward. He sees this feminine. He wants to come forward to her. There is no other, when I ask Spirit, what else is going on? That's all that says. They're not giving me anything else. There's slow motion, but it's moving. And that's just really awesome. I'm actually lost for words. Spirit's not giving me words, and I don't have any words for that either. So let's keep going, shall we? And then we have the High Priestess card come up. So again, a very feminine, majestic, powerful energy here. What I feel this is a little bit of shadow work is being done here as well. I feel there's a little bit of pain from maybe a past relationship, whether it's with this current feminine or whether it's a different, maybe a third party or an old relationship. I feel like there's just a bit of wounding here by a past relationship that's still healing, and that's a little bit why he's not kind of here yet, but he wants to be. And this is kind of going through that energy now of just stepping into that beautiful moonlight, just kind of that flowing mother energy, that deep Cancer energy. He's really seeing the truth on how he feels, and he can't hide it anymore. And he just wants to kind of expand that heart space and just, be vulnerable and be honest, and just step into his own sort of high priestess energy and just be like, this is where I'm at, this is who I am, and it scares the shit out of me, but I believe it's worth it. I believe it's worth taking a chance on. So a lot of sort of bravery, I feel like it's coming forward here. And very much telling a story. And then the Magician card. So we have 1, 2, and 3 of the major arcana. And let me say, since I brought this deck, these cards have been shuffled a lot. So the fact that this has all come out, is very, lots of feminine energy here. And the Magician card is very much about creating the life you want. So, he's got all the tools here to do what needs to be done to lead to that abundance, that happiness, that love, and that joy. And this is where he's sitting in how he's, he knows he can. It's just about sort of still putting some pieces together and letting the right time come, I feel like is what they're saying there. Still kind of just moving and healing through that past, I want to say abandonment. I also maybe want to see rejection or even deception. Like maybe, he was cheated on, or maybe it was like a bit of an up and left kind of energy. So I feel like he's still just working out how to kind of transmute that and open up to this new, creative energy where he can have this new beginning and this new, make it how he wants it, full of the love and the joy that he's kind of got his sights set on here. So I just want to clarify while we're here, I want to say the High Priestess. I just want clarity on the High Priestess. If she's someone, if this is a feminine of some sort, or if it's, again, the woman he's maybe considering. I don't know why I keep saying woman. Obviously, it needs to be said, so I'm just going to stop ignoring that nudge from Spirit. Okay, so we have the World card that came out as the clarifier for that. So what this is saying is this is a new beginning. This is a new cycle. The world will keep turning. So I feel like this is kind of, he's still just really trying to move through something that a past relationship has done, or again, it might still be involved with a third party that is just draining. He just realizes it's not what he wants, and this is saying there's a new beginning coming, and he knows this because he's willing to do what it takes to create it, and get himself confident to really come forward with this offer, because he's been sitting with it for a while now. I can feel that saying it's been some time, and this, as soon as I saw this card, there was just there's no other story here. I'm just not getting anything else. So there's very much an Empress in the masculine's life. He knows it. He knows he wants it. He knows he wants to create this life and this new beginning. So very, very cool. Now let's just see where his headspace is at. So, Queen of Cups energy. So, Queen of Raphael. Follow your heart. A love of home and family. Trustworthy psychic information. So he wants this. His head is she's this queen of, I know that we can build together. It will be loving. It will be nurturing. It'll be happy. It'll be joyful. It'll be both of our desires are met kind of concept. And he's very much in this, again, this feminine, thinking about this feminine. Feminine is taking over this reading. I feel this is almost a feminine reading. There's so much feminine energy. But it's beautiful because he's just, she's on his mind. He's she's my queen, and I know this is going to be such a great beginning, but also I feel like he's almost tapping into this energy himself. His head is saying I need to open up. I need to be more vulnerable. I need to be more certain and stable in what I want. Instead of just being that mighty masculine all the time. But most of all, he's just thinking about his queen. His head is just his head. Everything is just screaming this Empress. like I said, I just can't get anything else out of this reading. So let's just quickly go to the heart space now. We have the feeling alone card and the balance card. What I love balance card is that it's a 14, so it equals 5. And then this is 5. So what we have here is basically saying that his heart has been feeling lonely and he's ready to go home. Like, not home, but he's ready to come back into his heart space. And his heart's saying, hey, like, I have the light that's going to show you the way. So, you know, stop thinking you're in this alone. Like, I'm here to guide you. Like, hello. I feel like that's just like his heart is just saying, like, hello, I'm here. Let me help you. Let me guide you. Like, let me guide you to the safety and the, you know, the, what's the word I'm looking for here? Like the shelter that makes you feel safe and secure in your heart. Like, come back. I'm guiding you there. So this is very transformation heart energy, and he's coming into balance. So his heart's kind of jumping out. I can literally see like this heart like jumping up and down, being like, hey, listen, I know the way. Let me show you. Right? And then, you know, he's going to come into this balance in the heart space and know, okay, in order to have, you know, all this bliss and this happiness and this, you know, this new beginning, I need to know when to just kind of look after myself, nurture things, nurture my seeds I'm planting, and know when to take action. I know when to listen to my heart. I know when to listen to my mind. I know when to feel. I know when to think. So he's going to start seeing that his head and his heart are actually on his side when he stops trying to figure everything out and lets his heart just kind of guide him out of this feeling of like doing it all alone and coming into this, you know, feeling of sort of completion and union. And within his heart, like I say this within his heart, even though his heart is now with this Empress, his heart is saying like, look, if we come into balance, we get this. You know, so yeah, his heart is very much like in line with his mind because his mind's thinking about it and his heart's like, well, let's do it. So what are we waiting for? Healing and transformation, integration, that's the words that are coming through there. So it's still some movement, but yeah, that's masculine in the bag today. Like, I like, Spirit's just like, done, message, soul, bye. So, yeah, take it as it resonates, masculines. I think this is maybe the, you know, that little bit of the kick up the ass that's like, not anymore. So, you know, maybe if you've been trying to avoid how you feel, it's not the way to go anymore. Because your heart's soon going to get louder and louder. Take you home. All right, let's get a soul message to finish this reading off. Okay. Life is forever changing in accordance with nature's divine will. May we lovingly embrace life's changing seasons in the knowledge that all is as it should be and that love is all there is. So basically, yeah, this is just saying, your soul is even saying, like, let's just come into balance. Like, why do we keep fighting ourselves and denying our feelings and, you know, thinking that if we decide to change our path now or go back to someone we really love or whatever the situation, like, why do we think we've failed or why do we think we're going to get judged? You know, it's forever changing. I feel like the overall final message for the masculines here is that the one thing we can be guaranteed is change. Nothing is permanent. So if you feel like you've fucked up or you've missed an opportunity, maybe you have, but maybe you haven't. You know, you can change direction at any time. You have the free will to create as often as you need to. Because if it doesn't work out, you've learned something and you'll try again. Okay? So I hope that resonates for the masculines. As always, let me know if it does. I found that very interesting. I think I felt my jaw hit the floor. So, you know, if any masculines out there see this, let me know. Or if any feminines are reading this on the behalf, like, yeah, let me know. Alrighty, guys. I will see you next week. But as always, if you need your own reading done, let me know. Otherwise, comment below how you found this reading, and let me know who this, when this offer starts to come about. All right. See you next week, guys.